Hey gang, it's Ken again. We're gonna make beef stroganoff today. I've already started to brown up some of the meat here. This is cubed up sirloin steak that I salted. I'm almost done with the first batch here. And pretty soon I'm gonna get to the second batch. Got my ingredients all lined up in the order that I'm gonna use them. The beef, there's a little bit of olive oil in the pan. We got the cubed up beef, this sirloin steak. We got carrots, onions. We got mushrooms, of course, because it's beef stroganoff. Got a little bit of flour for thickening, and then our final ingredients here. Okay. Hey, I know not everybody likes mushrooms. If you don't like mushrooms, substitute a different vegetable. I suppose you could use something like peppers. I think what would be most appropriate, though, believe it or not, would be something like a cubed up eggplant. So, it would really, lend itself to this recipe is eggplant. If you don't like mushrooms or peppers, whatever, maybe peppers are more appropriate. You don't have to put mushrooms in beef stroganoff. Okay, I'm going to be back after we're cooking up this second batch here. Woo! We got a little flare up. Okay, gang, all that meat is cooked up, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our carrots and our onions in. Okay. My lovely sister got me this handy dandy chopper. You see this container here. This was the receptacle. It's like one of those fold over chopper things. I really like this thing. It's great. So I'm just going to saute these up. Okay, make these onions translucent. And once they are, we're going to put our mushrooms on. Okay, so that's coming up. Okay, gang, so that took about 5 minutes. You'll see that these onions and carrots are cooked, like I said, about 5 minutes. Next step is we're going to add in our mushrooms. So far, this is very easy. Very easy, isn't it, gang? Not much to it. There's a few other ingredients we got going in. I think that's enough mushrooms. You don't need to use all of them. I think this was a 10-ounce package. I'm probably using about 6 ounces of mushrooms here. So we'll get these going. And it's going to take a few minutes to get these going now. And then after that, we'll be adding our next ingredients. That's coming up next. Well, about 2 cups of beef broth. So let's get that in next. Okay, yeah, that's probably about half right there. Okay, so you want this to reduce by about half. So that's going to take a few minutes. And when that's done, we'll be back. All right, so that chicken stock is reduced by about half. So now we need to thicken up our sauce. So I got a couple tablespoons of flour here. We're going to take some of the broth.
Beef stock.
Beef broth. Beef stock, beef broth, whatever you want to call it.
You said chicken stock before.
Did I say chicken stock before? I am so sorry. So like that. Okay, just so you get all the lumps out of there. You could also use cornstarch. You could also use cornstarch for this. Doesn't really matter. You see I got a few lumps there in the bottom, but it doesn't matter. It'll all cook out anyway. So let's add that in. See, I kept those in the bottom. Okay, good. And that's fine. Just like that, just to start thickening things up here. And that's gonna, you see almost immediately it starts to thicken it up. That flour gets in there and everything starts to cook. But we want it even thicker. We're going to take some sour cream. And some people, you could use cream at this point. I'd use heavy cream and put it on in there. I like a little Worcestershire. The classic label stuff. For even more flavor. And let's get this all moving around. You see what's happening here? Nothing but good things. Wow. What a nice brown gravy is that. Okay. And then we're going to add our meat back in and make sure you get all the juices in there as well. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to heat it up. And this is going to take another 5 minutes or so. And that's coming up next when we do our plating. Okay? All right, so that's pretty much warmed over everything that we had in there. Now I had some egg noodles cooked up, because what else do you eat but egg noodles, right? So here is our finished product. How's that look, gang? Any good? Talk about a comfort food, huh? Let's have a taste of this. Deep, rich, right away you get the deepness, the richness of it. Deep flavors. And on those egg noodles, perfect. Mushrooms. So my name is Ken. I hope you like and subscribe. God bless everybody. I'm out.